I hit the live button
where
early.
yeah, me and Nono, we had the live button early. It's not we, it's Nono.
Just me.
Usually does.
Just me.
Yeah, but
You don't mess that
let's
up.
play the intro. Good morning to you, Nono man. How you're
Hey,
doing? Are you excited for today?
I am excited for this lovely morning. I am, indeed.
I am. There's a lot of things to talk about, guys. We will talk about the Onyx going against the market trend and pumping actually a bit in the past
Wow,
few uh, 24 hours, I
7
think, or
days.
something like this. Yeah,
Past
and
7 days.
there is some other tokens actually I want to talk about. Some of
Yeah,
them are
please.
really, really nice. That is going against the trend and it's actually pumping. So exciting things. We'll talk about everything DOJ, BTC selling, stuff like this after the intro. Let's go
UTA.
ahead. I think I played it and I stopped it at the same time.
I think you did. I was
I'm
like
getting
throwing hand
old,
signal
bro.
too. It's too bad.
I stopped the background. All right. It's always nice to start. I wish I did this one longer. I like the music intro. Always good vibe to go in. So grab a cup of coffee and let's talk about market. I am enjoying a new coffee. My wife got me an espresso machine as a gift. I always wanted an espresso machine, but she got me one, man, and I have been getting crazy with it. I have like I turned out into the barista. I'm even calling the neighbor if they want coffee, so I have
Oh
an
boy.
so I can make more
Oh boy.
espresso. But it's fun, there is nothing much happening in the market except watching your portfolio tanking. It down,
Oh,
BTC
speak for
down,
yourself, man.
everything is down in the market, man. BTC
Speak
is
for
holding a
yourself.
support though at 92, which is okay.
Most most things are definitely down, but everything is not down.
Most of it is down.
Most of it is down.
I know my whole bag is down. My near bag is like down 70%.
Whoo!
My near bag is like I have never been down on a bag the way I am now, to be honest.
So are you saying you're down bad worse on your near than your ETH?
I
Is
am.
that
Because
oh,
because the price
okay.
the price action of ETH isn't significant, and on ETH I hold mostly ETH. Okay? On near I
You
hold
hold it small
mostly,
caps,
yeah,
memes
small
and
caps token and
Dex
the
exchange.
eco tokens. So
Yeah,
these
yeah.
tokens are down a lot. Are down over 60-70%.
Oh yeah,
So, good thing. The last squeeze pump we had on near, I did
yeah,
liquidated a lot of my position, and I
yeah,
ended up moving a bit of amount of near into other
yeah.
wallet that I don't trade with, and I said, okay, this is near tokens. I'm just gonna leave it there. So I don't care about the price action of near token because
It's like for your kids.
I know that is gonna go good later on. Okay, but the
Oh yeah,
ecosystem token is what I have like half of my bag on. That's the one that is really down. You know,
right.
and it's fine. I think we get used to it. Like if you tell someone non-crypto, if I tell to my wife how much I'm down, she will be looking at me like, "Are you stupid?" And I was like, "Fine, market is down, But my wife get used to it, so that's
Yeah,
that. But for non-crypto, they will see that you are losing a lot of money. The way I
yeah,
approach it is whatever I have in crypto, I don't count it as my money because it can definitely go to zero or it can go to hero. Like uh, for me, the way I see I'm taking profit is I converted it to fiat. That's how I see it. It's because if I pay bills from it, if I buy something for myself, I buy a car, for example, or something like this, I took profit. But as
mm,
long as it's a number on my screen, you know, it can definitely 2x, it can definitely 10x, and it can definitely also minus 50%, 90%. So you
right.
can't say that, for example, you own that unless you like actually use it. I
Right.
mean, no, no, no. I put it. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. No, no, no. I mean, like, you can't
Mm.
say you own that much money
Mm.
while it's still in tokens. Let's say if it's in stables, you're good. I would count stables as, you own, you have that much, right? But if it's
Yeah.
in like tokens, can you say you really have? I have 20,000 of ETH, worth of ETH, and that 20,000 can go to 10,000, and that 10,000, 20,000 can go to 40,000, right?
Mm.
But if it's
Yeah.
in USDT, then I have a 20,000 USDT, so stable, it's
Mm.
there. You can buy it with it when it dump, which I wish I did. I don't know with you, no, but do you like to convert some of your portfolio to USDT? I hate holding stables.
I also hate holding stables, but it's really smart. That way you can take little nibbles of mini dips like what's going on right now. It's just
Mhm.
really boring. It's really smart, and the smart people do it. I don't do it enough, but I should more often. It's
It's
just
smart to
hard
have some
to.
stables on
It's smart.
on
It's
on
just
your
hard
wallet.
to have money in the digital space and not have it inside of a like risk on asset. It's really weird to play it safe with it. So yeah, having dry powder for dips, super, super smart. Do I do that as much as I should? Absolutely not. So, yeah,
Every trader, he will have like bunch of, let's say, 25 or 20% of his portfolio as stables. You know,
oh, yeah,
these tables will be good to fuel, uh, fix a bit of your position. And we are not talking about leverage now, guys. We are talking about spot
I
trading.
am. I'm talking about leverage.
You are talking about leverage.
Are you talking about comfy and spot?
Yeah, I'm talking about spot trading. I don't do leverage mainly because it's some sort of like casino. Uh,
Yeah,
I mean, the
kind
entire
of.
thing trading is like a
I
gamble.
was gonna say.
But
Oh god.
listen, you can hold the token like I bought Hinlu on base, which is pretty solid. I bought it at 50 million market cap, 48 million market cap. Okay. Actually, I bought it at 18 and it pumped to 58 million. I took profit at like 55 million, and then I bought back at 48 million, and that chart went down all the way to 15 million. Now, I lost a lot back then. Yes. Okay. But if I was in leverage, I don't hold that
Mhm.
tokens, right? So it went back to 15 million, and then just started DCAing and buying and buying, and then it shooted back to 69 million, new all-time
Mhm.
high, right?
Yeah.
So whatever happens, I still have the tokens in my wallet. It can go up again, right?
Mm.
But in leverage, you get liquidated, it's gone. Bye. Goodbye. No more tokens. Done. You're out.
Mm.
Which is what I don't like, right? A token
Yeah.
can dump, but you will still have it, regardless of what's the value of it. You still have the token
Right.
in your wallet.
Right.
Do you agree or disagree?
No, I agree. I agree. And it
So it make
just
it less of a gambling.
yeah, just stacking more of them is smarter. Honestly, it's smarter sometimes. Besides like decentralization, it's smarter sometimes to not put my money on chain and just buy spot ETH or spot, whatever it is, because
Mhm.
when I do that, I when I do that, it's like I don't have the urge to spend it on something like spend it on NFTs or spend it on something like that. It's like actually just there for an investment sort of thing. Whereas if I have it on like actually on chain, then I'll mess around with it and I will I'll probably
What are you
I'll
doing,
probably
Nona?
burn a bunch on gas fees. This is like my favorite response anytime lately. Which also, if you guys don't follow Wolf Quant, Mr. Wolf, he's actually blown up so much based off of like his trades lately and his calls on things. Highly recommend. But this is, I just say, comfy in spot all the time, even if it's not true. Even if I'm not comfy, even if I'm not in spot, I've been saying that all the time because of that.
He did take profit, and he called out his profit of BTC at 105, I think. And he said, I'm taking profit. I see the market dumping from here, and I will buy back at he had a crazy level buyback. I think it was very low. It's like
Oh yeah,
60s range or like 50 range, I think. Something like this. But
I think in the 60s.
I think that's what he write. He have the Bulla meme coin on near, by the way.
Oh
It's
yeah,
from him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Pumpopoli, GM bro. Virtual real estate has outperformed most of them. You know, man, we have to get you one time in here and
Yeah.
maybe share with us what you have been building. By the way, Pumpopoli have been building for a very long time. I remember them like 2 or 3 years
They've
ago on
they've
here,
been
and like,
around.
yeah, they've been around. Uh, so I would really love to have you in here, me and Nona. I
Yeah.
believe. Um,
I've uh I've got a lot to learn about digital real estate. So that's for sure.
I have seen them. It kind of came. I think back when Axie Infinity exploded, there
Yeah,
was a lot. There was
that's
a
a long
lot of
time.
like real estates, virtual real estate thing coming
Yeah,
out.
remember we showed what I bought in the past virtual real
Yeah,
estate
yeah,
wise?
yeah, 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 yeah.
That is
So there
crazy.
is a lot. It have a period of time where like everyone was doing it,
Yeah.
and I to be honest, I never like understand it back then. I do see why, someone will do it, but again, we should have been properly. By the way, if you don't want to turn on your camera, that will be fine. You can just put a PFP, and we can get your input in there. I'm talking about pin properly because no one
Oh, I
is,
was like, dude,
not
I
a
was
lot
like,
of
dude,
people comfortable on camera.
yeah, we used to have a hard and fast rule that you had to show your face, but don't really do that anymore.
Yeah, well, me as well. But I like to jump on podcast. I think I found when it comes to content, I tried a lot. I tried streaming, gaming, streaming. I tried short videos, long form videos, and I would say my sweet spot is basically podcasts and spaces. I like
Right.
hosting. I like talking. I hate
Mhm.
recording videos. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I hate making videos. I really don't like it much, to be honest.
Hmm.
Um, but I can jump on a stream for 5 6 hours. I don't care. Just talk because I love talking. So that's that. What you are
Oh man.
looking at? What you are looking at, man? Show us what you are earning money from in this market. You were flexing
Investing.
that
I
not
was
everyone is down. Show me what did you earn in this market, man?
well. My Onic is up 21.44% in the last
That's
three
a
months,
big pump.
and it's up a lot more. Well, that's just the trading pool. That's not actually the token itself. The token's up significantly, 44% in the last hour. Sorry, in the last 24 hours, 40%. Yes. I was honestly looking at a token vesting schedule. So, pardon me, sir. It's
Mhm.
it's just we've had a bunch of different buys from different people lately. I'm not saying it's a ton of volume. It's a lot for Nonic. But I mean, yeah, just looking at deck screeners been exciting. And I've had like multiple people DMing me from like a really great community. They're like, "Hey, what is Trade Bionic?" And I was like, "Let me tell you." They're like, "Yeah, it's a good product. Like this makes sense." And I mean, like Sue said, well, I mean, we will go down sometimes when like a legacy like holder sells, but just because the rest of the market is going to poop doesn't mean we are, because we're still
Mhm.
market like small cap, but we're not like small cap affected by the market. We're small cap affected by individual convictions right now. So different flavor. But yeah, no, token vesting. I was looking at, QBX. It's a Quibi, or I don't know how you
Mhm.
say that.
What token you wanna vest?
I don't want to invest. I
Vest.
was
What
looking at
token you want to vest? Put it in vesting.
put in where?
Whatever. Look at app.unvest.io. Unvest.
Unvest.io.
Yeah.
All right. I will look at unvest.io.
I will send you I will send you a link.
Unvest or invest, because those are two very different things.
I
Everything you
have
need
no
to
idea.
manage your
My it's
Oh, this is cool.
UN Vest. So
Oh yeah, yeah,
Unvest.
Unvest, yeah. Polygon
Yeah,
Labs,
yeah.
multi-chain,
I
chain
sent you.
link.
I sent you that. It's a nice. If you're looking on it, vesting platform on it, this is a really nice one.
What's that for? Like managing all your investments, or is what's the
No,
what's the
it's
main thing?
just put your tokens in vesting schedules if you have like some sort of a project, and or you want to airdrop. bunch of people tokens and
Huh.
you don't want to airdrop it all at once, they can claim it. You can set a time and stuff like this. There's a couple of
Wow.
things you can do in there. So
Wow. Yeah. So Unvest is where you stake your stuff.
no.
Okay, because
What
I
you said you
just
are looking for vesting sites.
right. So I just looked at Unvest, and they had the one I was talking about as a option. So like, I mean, look at this. For example,
For some
like you could
reason.
stake,
And then,
huh?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is Unvest. So like, if I go back to staking pools, I don't even
I
know
didn't know
how.
about the staking pools, to be honest.
I didn't know
Should-
about Unvest, to be honest. I don't know how this popped up. Oh, because this specific company, like here, this one, uses Unvest. So I was just like, huh,
Yeah,
interesting,
so
because
a
it's
company can use it and like put the investors into like some sort of
yeah,
uh, vesting
it's
schedules and you know stuff
it's
like
still
this. Which is
crazy
good.
that you can make passive yield on a risk on asset. That's still like bizarre to me. Like staking, for on something that's volatile and in theory goes up. It's exciting.
I
Well,
I used to
you
like
love
staking,
staking.
man,
You
but
love staking.
I used to love it. I kind of changed my
I was being
perspective on
sarcastic.
it for a bit. No, no, no.
Like,
To be honest, I
uh,
used to stake 90% of my tokens.
but it wasn't. What's the kind you don't like? It's there's two kinds.
The gains of staking isn't that massive.
It's
If
not.
I gamble with it in a shitcoin, I may get like triple
Oh yeah, no doubt.
of my bag. I just like to have the fund access to like keep buying stuff and try to. Anyway, I changed my perspective. You guys like staking? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the thing. I really used to stake a lot. I stake all my tokens. I gamble with a little bit, but now I have it all unstaked, and I just go full hammer on buying tokens and
Full
this age.
hammer. Wait,
Yeah.
pause. Wait, pause. Full hammer.
Are we gonna talk about English? Or are we gonna talk about staking?
What's English?
Anyway, do you stake any tokens? No, 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 no. Like staking. I know you use Metapool, right?
I used to. I don't use Metapool anymore, but I did for staking. Yeah. Almost always inflationary. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, agreed.
100%. Yeah.
Totally agree. Metapool is really good if you're going to use their governance tokens and vote on things, make yield off of that. If you want to make like 8% on your ETH, yes, it's good. And yes, it's cool. It has the option to make, you can stake your SOL or stake your ETH. I've used it in
I
the
think. I
past.
think. Sorry. Yeah. Go
Good.
ahead. Keep going.
But it just like my personality and changes and how I want to use my assets changes. And so like stake for 3 months, which is not worth it if you're going to only do it for 3 months, and then be like, no, I want to play more risk on. And then I'll go do something stupid with it. So it would be so much more helpful to me if I would just stick with one of those approaches. It's like you got to know what your strategy is and stick with your strategy. And you'll normally do better instead of mixing a bunch of different ones.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing with staking. Same here, man. I used to stake it, and then when I'm buying tokens, I'm buying like fraction of what I have, and then one time I unstaked the tokens actually a few months ago, and I decided to do some trading with it. And man, oh
Really?
man, it turns out to have more gains than staking. To be honest, I think stakings work with people who don't like spend a lot of time on screen. Um, Mostly investors that they just buy crypto and just leave it there for a year or two, not
Yeah.
care about it. So they might as well throw it for staking and earn some passive yield on it. I think
Oh yeah.
that target people like this, the boomers people were like, okay, I bought bunch of crypto, I'll just put it and earn me yields while I'm waiting for it to pump, right? But
Right.
more advanced is like you can stake a token, get like for example the ST near, and then sell the ST near for near, and then start trading, and you will always have your near. But again, you have to manage your your position to not get liquidated and stuff like this, which is I actually don't like. I don't like to be in my tiptoes thinking that I may get liquidated because uh, I did something stupid or
I
I
am
didn't manage my risk well.
I am on my tiptoes right now, and I've been adding and adding and adding to a position
It's very
to avoid
stressful,
being
man.
margin called for the
It's
last
very
like 3
stressful.
weeks.
What's your liquidation price at, if I may ask, for
Uh,
the ETH?
you can ask, but I won't say. It's but yes, it is that. It is a leveraged, drawn out.
I can figure it out though without telling me.
You can figure it out.
Yeah.
No, you can't because it's not on
I
chain.
can because based on the prices you told me you bought it at and stuff like this, I think and then now you are adding, so I think your liquidation price would be in the range of between 2,500 to 2,800. I think it will be in that range.
It's a pretty good range. If that was my range, I would have zero sweat. I would not be worried at all.
God damn
I
it.
would I would not be worried at all if that was the
I
case.
saw a I saw a post of someone went long on Solana, and he's like down 20,000 plus in his leverage, and he was like, "God, please, if you save me from this, I swear I'm not touching leverage in my whole life again." So that guy like put a lot of money,
Oh gosh,
uh,
that's what you
and
get for
he's like
making a leverage play
praying
on
to not
Solana.
get liquidated. But man, I
Yeah.
mean, you have to keep. Listen, that's the crazy thing, right? Because the DOJ got approved
To
to
sell the
to s-
Bitcoin,
to sell a 69,000 Bitcoin, okay, which is worth around 6.5 billion dollar, okay.
right?
And the way I understand it, because I done some research, I want to understand how the market moves now, because I want to know what I want to do. Is that DOJ cannot hold that asset. They have to sell it. They are not allowed to hold an asset. It need to be liquid,
That is interesting.
so the way that works, if you want to change it and hold it, okay, the Congress have to vote on it. So it have to
Hmm,
pass. Even the president cannot stop it from selling, right? So
really?
only the
I
Congress
was gonna
vote
ask.
can stop it from selling. Only the
Wow,
Congress vote. Okay, so
wow,
the DOJ have to sell these tokens because the court already approved it. They can't just hold it. Now,
right?
I have been looking at the past transaction. If you see the past transaction sales from the U.S. government, they did some sales on the pre-market. Okay, so they kind of auctioned their BTC and they
Yes.
sold it in that way. So the way
Yeah.
how US gonna approach it, or the DOJ how gonna approach it to sell it, is gonna be interesting. They either dump it whole in the market, a fast quick dump, or they sell it responsibly. um
You should.
but
I think they hold on to it. They should because it's like bearish that people found out that they've been cleared to sell it. I know they're not allowed to hold on to it, but if they could hold on to it, that would not cut short the strategic stockpile that the U.S. is trying to make.
but the
So,
info
like
is
this,
there, man. Like the
yeah,
the info was there like 10 days ago. The court order was there like 10 days ago. People
nice.
knew it's coming, you
Yeah,
know
good call.
People knew I didn't know it's coming. If I knew it was coming, I would have converted most of my portfolio to USDT stables
Really?
or USDC, of course. Because like, listen, it's not something bad. I don't see it as bad as people see it. Okay, Germany government liquidated 300 plus billion. I
Oh,
think I
idiots.
yeah. They dumped the market, but after that, man, we went insanely high. So
Yeah,
uh, I think 6.5 billion is not that bad as people see it. To be honest, it, it can be bought
it's
up,
the
but
it's
yeah.
the leverage flush before everything goes crazy. I
I
think.
think the
I mean, right?
treasury. So I think the treasury would have to buy it from Justice Department if there was a holding program. Uh, I don't think there's that's the thing. Like they don't have any. The U.S. government doesn't have any. Are you talking about like buyback or something? Because there is no buyback whatsoever plans and
Hmm.
motions on US. They never have that thing implemented there. So
Hmm.
it's only like The, I don't know, but like, look how much Germany government sold, you know, and how the market reacted to it. So
And they
uh,
lost so much money off of it.
exactly, it's like
It's crazy.
by I don't know, man. Listen, at the end of the day, I really don't see it bad, but the market is gonna do what it's gonna do.
That's right.
I would love to see BTC going down, to be honest, because I want the alt season to start pumping. You know, we are all the liquidity is just flowing to BTC. That's how I see it now.
Oh yeah.
And I want the alt season to start pumping. I want BTC to have some stability a bit. But listen, um, we are holding the 92,000. I think there is a support line at like 92,000 ish, and there's one at like the
Mm,
91 or 90,000 ish. So we are holding this one. Some tokens are performing good, some tokens are performing bad. For people who liquidated converted to stables, they are very, very happy because now you get
they can
so
re-enter.
much buy opportunities on
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of the coins. A
Oh yeah.
lot. Yeah. So
Yeah. The
Trump
timing
has
on that's
teased the
crazy.
government would create a BTC reserve. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Definitely. The BTC reserve. But the thing is, like, everything is happening before Trump come in. You know? It's like, okay, you wanna come in, we're gonna make sure to make it interesting. The BTC reserve is gonna be of what the US government holds, okay, from
Yeah.
Silk Road and other things. But it's not a buyback reserve. Like, it's
Mm,
there is no motion into buying BTC to put it in
not
reserve.
yet. Not
That's
yet.
what I understand, right?
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, they can't until he's in office in 11 days.
yeah. But that 69,000 BTC, it's inventable to be sold. Like, it's gonna be sold because DOJ, the Department of Justice, cannot hold it as a BTC. Once the court order is out, it have to be sold.
Yeah, and promises can definitely not be worth much. He was
Mhm.
smart to treat the crypto people like an actual voting block because there's a lot of single issue voters that were going to vote just based off of whoever was more friendly to crypto. And when he promised to fire Gary Gensler, that just won a bunch of people over that might not otherwise like him. So I think you're right. And I think he could totally head that direction. I think he will still end up trying to do that because it's a very American thing to do, right? Freedom is permissionless finance is like at the core. I mean,
Mhm.
um, it's like property rights that it's sound physical policy. Yeah, like it just makes sense, like what the dream was, I guess. So I think that he would still try to push through with it, but I don't know if that actually happened or not. So
You know what I think the way they will approach it to you is,
what's that?
I will tell you once I get my bag.
Oh man, I'm tired. Wait, you'll tell me once you cheat your bag? Is that what you said? What
Yeah,
are you cheating? What are
I
you
cheated.
cheating?
I took profit.
What are you
I'm
cheating
happy
on
with my
saying, bro?
profit. Anyway, yeah, promises and politician. Listen, man. We don't know if it's like some sort of like the campaign he did to win the election, or he's genuine about it. But again, um, I think the way Trump is, or the way it is, I think if the crypto is gonna be like the top, or the
Yeah,
the dominance now in the world, I think he want the US to like have a majority control over it, right? And
for sure.
I think with Trump, he would. Is it crazy that I think the banks gonna have easy access to hold some stables and crypto asset in the
Yeah,
US.
I think
I think
Circle.
that's how it will work. Yeah.
I think Circle like USDCE is going to try to get rid of USDT because all they do is issue treasury bonds. I mean, they are the biggest. It's just an arbitrage opportunity. It's the easiest way to make money. It's the most profitable business. So yeah,
Yeah. Um. What's up, big boss? Crypto moonbags. Yo, what's up, bro? Um.
it's interesting. It's interesting. That's
Yeah.
for
I
sure.
mean, I mean, it's interesting how it will approach. They will approach it, but he want. We all know that Trump want the US dollar to be dominant, and with BRICS going on from like China, Russia,
Mhm.
Saudi Arabia, and other countries, Pakistan, I think, Egypt as well. Uh,
Right.
he said he want the US dollar to be dominance, and I think creating some stable coins that is linked to the bank, in terms of like dollar, US dollar, in
Denominations.
terms of like fiat and crypto thing
Yeah.
conversion stuff like this is gonna be very interesting. Definitely take make the US dollar have some strong position. But again, the US dollar have been dominance for the our entire my entire life as well. I'm 34 years old, and it will be interesting to see if the world will actually shift, because the alliance now with the BRICS, it's gonna allow them to trade, using different than the US dollar, which is gonna boost a lot of their economy and have a big hit in the US dollar. So that's something to look at, you know. But again, listen, all what I care about is when crypto comes down, I want to have some stables to be able to buy one BTC at least. I wish I can
Yeah.
see BTC back at 16, 17,000. I would have, I would have done whatever, man, to get one. So once BTC dips into 80s, I'm bullish as fuck. Yeah, that's what I've been saying as well to Nono. We need BTC to like dip hard, man. You know, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's
Moonbags.
good for
What's
the
going on with
altcoin, man.
the what's
Huh?
going on with the metaverse stuff, Moonbags? You bringing that back or no?
Which one?
Crypto Moonbags was a big. He's a big
Metaverse?
creator on metaverse stuff. Yeah. Yeah. AI is right. It sounds like Alethea AI. It is ripe. Sorry, you can keep going, Zeus. It's like I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I like double checked his profile. I was like, is that really who I think that is? I was like, yeah, I haven't heard from him in a long time. Well, good to have you back, man. It's
Is
been a minute. Been a
is
minute.
is it good, the metaverse now? I remember back before the Luna crash, metaverse was like the big thing going on.
I haven't heard from Crypto Moonbag since the Luna crash.
Yeah, the Luna crash, like everyone was into how everyone is
Yeah.
into AI now, everyone was into metaverse. And I remember putting a lot of money in metaverse project, which all went to zero,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh yeah.
Everything. Everything, everything I had, especially in Luna, zeroed out. I closed my PC. I never looked at
Yeah.
crypto for 6 months. I'm done. I lost my entire money in there.
Yeah.
Good thing my
That's
wife
crazy,
pushed
man.
me. Actually, my wife who kicked me back into crypto. She
She was
literally
like,
pushed me to
hey,
get
get back
back.
into it.
Yeah, because I was devastated, man. I lost a lot of money there, for me at least. Yeah,
Yeah. That's fair.
Protect was too early. So you think metaverse is gonna come back? AI plus metaverse is interesting. Not gonna lie, man. AI is gonna make a lot of things more interesting.
It is. It is. Actual AI will make things more interesting. Vaporware, things that just use that word because it's, you know, a buzzword right now and say AI,
Mm.
AI, AI. Those won't go anywhere. Things that are actually building infrastructure will do interesting things. I'm not disagreeing with you, Moonbags. I'm just excited to see what that actually means because metaverse that term was the vaporware capital last time, and I mean Decentraland was just Decentraland. Sandbox was just the sandbox, and look where all that's gone. I mean, look where the sandbox like land plots. I'm not saying they won't come back necessarily, but I mean, I bought into what was at the time a good metaverse project, and I mean, part of it could just be me like seething and coping, and yeah, e-commerce. I mean, yeah, digital swag, all that stuff. But yeah, product market fit definitely has to be there for sure for it to
I
be.
think a lot of project are gonna try to align themselves with an AI narrative. It's just what is the trend now in the market, and you know, trying to get some of it with the AI. Like you can see a lot of project would like to push their product now with an AI narrative, which
Yeah,
they will have a better chances in succeeding.
yeah,
Um,
True
Real
that.
estate project as lack of fundamental. Man, we have to get you in here. I have to talk about real estate, virtual real estate. I really want to understand uh,
He's
the whole
running a good
concept.
ad for it all the time. Like he's
He's
on it.
doing. He's a solo dev, solo CMM, solo. Like he did a lot of things by himself, to be honest, which is a huge
Mhm.
respect.
Mm.
I'm searching for my friend list. There we go. But again, uh, price prediction. Do you think BTC is gonna crash below the 90?
Do
What
I
do you
think
guys
so?
think in chat? Yeah. You guys think BTC is going below the 90s?
I don't think. I don't know. I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so.
I think it's inventable. It's gonna happen at some point.
I think. I mean, yeah, at some point. I don't think we'll ever see a $50,000
I don't see it at
Bitcoin.
50, but I'm telling you, going below the 90, like I see a BTC back at like 80s. Super bullish scenarios. Worst case scenario, I would see it going back to like 70s, 65, 68, something like this. But would you buy BTC at that price?
Um, I would buy BGC at any price, and I'd put it in a cold storage wallet and not touch it and give it to my kids. But I mean, yeah, absolutely, I would.
It's
Yeah,
easier to hold. Okay, it depends. No, no, also, like I can just hold that bag for 3 4 years because I want sell it and use it for something. Build a house, for example, buy a new house, buy
okay. How
something
much is
new.
your house going to appreciate versus Bitcoin though over 4 years? Is your house going to be
True.
worth more, or is your currency going to be worth
No, no, no.
less?
Listen, I did that mistake when I sold my soul at $12 to buy a two lot, two lot, and it was a mistake. But
Oh
yeah,
gosh.
I sold like 6,000 of Solana at $12. I'm not proud of it, but
Oh, oh, it
I
makes me
had
want
a
to throw up.
promise to my wife that I'm gonna buy her by the end of the year. I told her I'm gonna buy two big lots for us to build our dream house on.
Zeus, that makes me
And
want to throw up.
I don't regret it. At back then, okay,
Yeah.
Solana wasn't that promising. No one knew that it's gonna do the
Oh
soul
yeah, it
gonna
was
do a
supposed to
big
be dead. It
comeback,
was.
but
They still had a lot of it. The FTX people. I
yeah,
mean,
but
nobody could
listen,
have known
man.
it was gonna.
Listen, that's the thing. I would sell my entire crypto portfolio to get a really nice house that I can live me and my kids off for like 20 years,
Yeah.
30 years.
Oh yeah.
You know?
No doubt.
Yeah, because that will be the family house. I would definitely do that. My dream house, I would definitely do that. And then it's not like I'm giving up on crypto. I'll just start building up my portfolio all over again.
Yeah.
Don't need to hold until like I'm 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 too old to even walk on my legs and do something with it, you know?
That's a great idea.
Yeah. That's how it is, man. Enjoy it. Sell,
Oh
take
yeah.
some profit. Take your kids out. Go for a trip. Do some stuff,
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
you
super
agree.
important. Huh?
Do you agree?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, we
would
did.
sell my dream house for a
No
Bitcoin
way, slime.
portfolio. Slime. Come
That's
on,
funny.
man.
That is funny. I
By the
don't.
way, shout out to Slime, guys.
One of the
Crazy
most
insane bot
best
with
devs.
crazy
Do you see what he
insane things
built with
going into
Intel
it.
this last week?
Man, Better Bot is really. I have been chilling Better Bot when like a lot of people don't. I got the 10 bot down, the entire of them to get to come from Dragon Bot to Better Bot. Everyone was using Dragon Bot. I was like, guys, come on. So
Oh,
slime is cooking really hard. You know, hate
indeed.
him or love him, guys. The man is good. I know a lot. I for myself like love slime, to be honest. A lot of people
He does kind of
criticize
glaze
slime for
slime
his
a lot.
shit talking. Yeah, but it doesn't fucking matter. And the man speaks truth. If you hate the truth, you're gonna be pissed at him. That's how it
Yeah.
is. At the end of the day, we all have different opinion, right? We will never
Right.
improve if we all have the same opinion and the same perspective. we have to have the right mindset to have different opinions and take criticism. If you are not willing to take criticism, nothing gonna change. Nothing is gonna be better.
That's right.
But now you can trade Solana and Sol meme coins on Better Buy. I have to try this one. The last time I was about to buy it. Now, imagine when you're like working out and you get a notification that this token 50% down, you know, and
And
you
you're
just
like,
go to your
oh,
TG and just buy it, literally, like in 2 seconds. Or better than that, set up
DCA bot.
DCA buy or even a trigger buy. You know,
Yeah.
I'm in it trading Hinlu, okay, and there was a lot of time it dip while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm pissed because I did not have a trigger buy on them. I would have a trigger buy. There is a bot, to be honest. I just don't trust bot. I trust slime bots. I don't trust other ETH bot. I'm not
Wow.
like
Glazing him again.
no. I don't know these people who built up the bot.
Yeah.
I'm not putting my money without knowing what they are doing. Someone told me, "Oh, this is a bot." One of my friend, this bot can buy and sell for you. You know, but I was like, okay, but you know, it's some sort of like that. Anyway, anyhow, anywho. Okay. All what you need to know, no, is I see BTC going below the 3,000.
Okay.
If I mean ETH going below 3,000 if
Yeah.
BTC dump below the 90s.
Oh yeah.
I
I
hope, I
will.
hope, I hope you survive this, man.
Hey, if I
Mentally,
survive it
mentally, mentally. I know you're gonna survive it. Like,
physically.
not really, but I hope it put a lot of strains into someone when you have a big fund trading. I'm For me, okay.
Yeah.
If I bought like the last time I bought 4 or 5 ETH of a token, and I stay 24/7, literally looking at the chart. I did a 24
That's so
hour.
bad for you,
I,
man. Come on
I
now.
know, I know, I know. I was My wife was like, "Are you not gonna sleep?" You know, I was like, "Wait, I'm in a trade. I'm not gonna go sleep until I close this
Yeah.
trade." I ended up closing it with a good profit, but you know, I mean, like having the feeling that a bit of like scare feeling of like portfolio, it kind of like put your mind a bit in extra work that you don't think of, because you will keep thinking, okay, what my position at now? What do I need to do? What's the market at? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
your mind mentally, you get a bit exhausted, and it
So
happens
you
to
just
me when
DCA, bro. I'm
DCA
just
is
kidding.
the
It's
best
lazy.
way. DCA buy is the best way.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Totally agree.
Leverage trading is difficult. I hate leverage, man.
Leverage trading is difficult. I don't officially recommend it. But when we
I
make it
don't
through this,
recommend
we'll
it
be
to anyone.
legendary. Huh?
I did a lot of good trading on leverage trading, but I did get liquidated so many times because I over leverage and I don't set up
Hmm.
my stop loss correctly. And you will never know until it bites you. That's the
Oh
problem,
yeah.
man. You never know until
Oh
it
yeah.
bites you. I was
No
like,
matter how many times. No
fuck,
matter how many
I
times.
over leverage. Or, oh my
How
God, I
many
set the
times?
stop loss too early. Or I set the
Yeah.
stop loss too late, you know?
No
So
matter how many times somebody tells you, you'll still try it at some point in your life.
who do you know is really good at leverage trading? I know
I don't know
someone.
anybody.
I know
The
someone.
people that think
Delir.
they're really good at it.
Delir, I think he's really good at leverage trading.
I know when he's good at it, he posts about it, and he hasn't
Yeah,
posted
he
about it
did
in a long
really
time.
good calls trades. A lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Also, we have like 4 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't go past 11:30 there. If y'all look at the bottom of the screen super quick while we're thinking about our next thing, it gives you just a quick update on the ETFs. Why do we care about the ETFs? That's a great question. You know, it's because TradFi will actually help move markets tomorrow. So, like, for example, Bitcoin and ETH will actually move tomorrow. Previously, they haven't moved today because the U.S. stock market was shut down because like an old president died. Um, but tomorrow, when the ETFs can be traded again, that will affect price. So, yeah, be watching those. Be watching everything. Um, yeah, yeah.
No, no, I have a question for you
I have an
while I'm
answer.
off cam for a bit.
Yeah. What's up?
Tell me why you're so bullish on holding ETH. Okay, and tell me your price prediction this year for it. But no, 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 no. I will tell you something. For example, near protocol, we are bullish, chain abstraction, AI
Yeah.
narrative, stuff like this. That's why we are speculating that near protocol is gonna go all time high, right? But why
Yeah.
you're like the I know the ATF thing you're talking about in ETH ATF that is gonna come in, how it's gonna be like impact ETH into a positive momentum. Do you think
Yeah.
like you can see ETH above the 10,000, 20,000 mark?
Yeah.
Like, and
I think even if East does nothing interesting, and I think even if it's just vaporware and everything leaves it, I think it'll still go of 6K as a bear case, not as a bull case. I think as a bull case, it go 8, 10, 12, 15,000. So, yeah, he does keep picking that ETH position. Funny enough, he actually took up an ETH position because of me, and now he's like hurting with it. But I'm extremely bullish on the ability of BlackRock's salesman to sell the ETH ETF as a security to its customers, and that's
Mhm.
like trillions of untapped dollars going into. I mean, it won't trillions won't go into ETH, but trillions of dollars could go into ETH, right? So if they say like, "Hey, look at how well the Bitcoin ETF did," they will sell the ETH ETF to their people, to their. I'm not saying it's not going to be a good investment. I think it's great. I'm actually setting some aside for like kiddos to have for school or for buying a house later. But I think that they're going to do a great job selling it. So I think
Do you
that's
think
going to
ETH? So what do you think ETH price will be this year? Super bullish scenario, bullish scenario.
lowest case, bear case, 6,000. Bull case, north of 10, probably 15, 12, 15.
I'm expecting ETH to go 10,000 if the alt season like pick up really hard.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
my goal
And
is to
plus,
hold. My goal
if
is
you
to
look
hold
at
10
the,
ETH.
I mean, ETH still makes money off of all the layer twos, even though like most people think they're parasites. And yeah, I think they're just going to do really well. Uh, they have a lot more tech. They've built out a lot more things. Ethereum's going to get more deflationary than Bitcoin because there will still be Bitcoin issuance. Once things get like picking up again, there's going to be more ETH burn all the time. After EIP 1559, which was old news, similarly, there will be more emissions of Bitcoin than ETH. And the Ethereum Foundation, which I know everybody hates when they dump, they're trying to keep the lights on. They're trying to keep things in business. They're running out of ETH to sell. So,
Isn't it
yes,
that
they
you can
sell
they can
all this.
still mint ETH or no?
No, they cannot. They cannot mint ETH anymore. They are going to run out of ETH to sell. And ETH is going to be super, super deflationary. And just from an ultrasound sound money perspective, they're going to do really well. Not even like counting their like tech and stuff. So that's my main bull case on ETH. But yeah, I would comfortably say they're going to go to 6,000. So adding more position at when they're at sub four, low threes doesn't make sense to not do for me. Especially like I'm longing ETH harder and harder from here, sort of thing. And I don't know how much lower it could go. Sure, it might go sub three, but like how low can it go? If it goes any lower, it's like going to be done. I don't think it's done. Every single time somebody texts me that they think it's dead, I'm like, this is going to be a good time to buy. So, uh, yeah, I obviously you get better returns elsewhere. I just think it's not going anywhere. I don't think it'll ever go away because not going ever. I mean, dude, have you seen how much XRP's pumped? They make us look like
Oh
they were the
wow,
ones living in dreamland. They've done a
dude.
10x. Dude, Cardano's done a great job pumping.
Dude, XRP people is shitting on us now.
Yeah,
Man, fun fact, I hold a lot of XRP before. I really sold it all. I gave up on it to be honest. Then boom! It pumped, of
yeah,
course, because I sold. Everything I
oh yeah.
sell pumps.
Oh, he sold, pump it. Yeah,
Pump it. You see that meme? That meme is really good.
it's a clean, it's a clean game.
But
Um,
either way, man, you know what? Um
it's your
I
safe
think
bet. It's your
Solana
safe bet.
is gonna.
I don't think Solana's gonna go crazy. I think they've already had their narrative. I think Near is more dangerous to Solana. Solana's already had, dude. Once it's full bowl, people aren't going to talk about Solana anymore. Like
Mhm,
they'll talk about that's what I think, and that could be a really bad take. Yeah, Solana might hit like 1,000, maybe.
mhm.
That's what people say. I think it's already had its thing. I think its big run back up from FTX collapse was its big thing, and people being like, "Oh shoot, I should have bought." And like all the creators, you know how me and Kate are always talking about good creators on Solana. I think they've already had their big run. I think they're going to lose in this bull market. I think they've already seen their biggest thing. So super uneducated take, but I would be jumping out of Solana and jumping into something else.
Do you know what I think is really strong?
What's that?
And same as what Pimpopoli is saying here, XRP shows a little fundamental matter when you have a strong marketing team. It's all about
Oh yeah,
marketing, man. And do you know what I think this applies to?
Solana.
Sui.
Solana has a great marketing team.
Sui. Sui have done insane things, man.
Oh, they
I
have,
mean, look
yeah.
at the price
They
action
got
of
some
Sui. It's
bait
printing all-time highs. Um,
all the time. Yeah,
it's holding pretty strong with all this dump at 4.86. Um, they stuck to their guns. I did cheated. Oh my god, I cheated so many good tokens. I cheated Sui at 0.6. I had 2,500 worth of Sui, but
dang.
something we don't want to talk about.
Oh yeah,
I did say a lot of the time on a lot of streams. My reason of cheating my bags. I'm full time Web3. I have to sell for my bills. That's how it is. If I didn't make enough, I have to sell my entire thing to pay bills. But I think
yeah.
Sue is doing a lot of good works, and I works, and I can see Sue in the top 10. I mean, it's almost there. It's like top 12. Flip
Oh yeah, it's just gonna kick
Sue,
out a couple more.
Chainlink,
Be
flip
too hard.
on near. Like
I
it's
think it can
doing
totally
really
kick out
well.
a couple more,
Yeah,
but
it can go way more, to be honest. I
I do
know
think
one of
marketing
my
at some
friend. I
point.
don't want to name his name. Uh,
Yeah,
he have been like begging me. I did put some position on Sui, to be honest, but I didn't put crazy amount. But
yeah,
I think Sui is doing really good, strong marketing.
yeah.
Um, I think Near Protocol is gonna do really well,
I think they're gonna
conditional
do well.
into
I think
how
they're
they
gonna do.
play the AI narrative.
I think Solana's in trouble. I think they need to be smart. I think they've already had their big run,
I
and
mean,
people
man,
like
Solana got kicked in so many times, and these motherfuckers never fall down, man. They
yeah.
always find a way to pick up. They always find a way to pick up.
Oh yeah,
Very strong community behind it, man. Community. This is how it shows community matters.
yeah.
Like there is a lot of people behind them. Unless something comes out to flip Soul, like in terms of like people. And I think the biggest contenders to like hit Soul is Sui.
Hmm.
That's what I see it. To
I
replace
think
Soul. I
culture is
think
going to win on
Sui
Solana, though, so I'm not worried
can
about it. I think
replace
culture is
Soul.
going to win.
Who?
The culture on Solana is going to beat the culture on Sui, so Solana will be fine. I just think they'll be have a disappointing. I think they might for like they'll like 2-3x. I don't think they're going to go crazy. So
I don't
I
think
don't know
so. We can go like crazy price because I as if it is now. I see it already high because
because people don't know
if
about it
you look
still.
at it, there's a lot of tokens still locked in. It's in the circulation is like there is only few thing 3 billion
Yeah,
Sui is only in circulation from 10 billion. Okay,
yeah.
so the FDV of Sui already at 48 billion, man,
Oh
which
yeah,
is pretty high FDV, fully dilution valuation. Market cap is lower. Yeah, but you need to look at the FDV of the token as well because it's gonna get unlocked. It's gonna be sold. What's up, Vandal? Survival is near.
I
Shout out to
got some cool stuff going on soon. They'll
the
keep you
best
informed about all
rapper,
that stuff.
freestyler, old school I ever met in my life. From IRL, people,
Yeah,
not artists. Man raps. Man know how to rap.
I have
But
actually seen that.
really,
Yeah, they
I
posted
get to send you a couple of
video
his
from
videos.
conference.
We went out in a dinner here, me and him, and he ended up going to the stage of
And
the
doing some
restaurant
karaoke
and
rap.
did a freestyle rap. It was
Yeah.
pretty fire, man. But survival is near, guys. We are cooking something, me and Vandal. Mostly Vandal. I'm gonna like help him a bit, but yeah, some cool stuff coming in the work. Um, Probably, yeah. But anyway, I will get you guys updated once I listen to Vandal audio. I have seen it a while ago. But we are closing to our 1 hour. No,
We
and
are
I only
unfortunately like because
yeah, I
things are
only
starting to
have
get
a
good
week
and people are
time.
starting to show up, but like the lights are just about to turn off for me. Like I'm
You
just
know,
about.
that's why I really like to wear like I'm not kidding, man. I got it because Kate does it. Kate does it all the time, you know. But I swear to God, wearing shades when you are streaming is a life changing for your eyes.
Really.
I mean, these things are like so makes you so comfortable when you are streaming because the lights is really strong. Guys, we have bunch of lights like super strong toward
Yeah.
our face, and these things make it really easy for you to actually, stay for a long hours. But you can
Mhm.
see my forehead from the light, But yeah, man,
Yeah.
you look tired, Noah. Pop on some shades.
I need to pop in some shades. I need to. But
uh,
thanks to everybody that stopped by. Thanks for people. Thanks for listening to Scramble. Stop by Seuss's Twitter. He's gonna or his ex. He's gonna drop an NFT collection that is pumping right now. But you have to stop by his X account for you to actually see it. He'll drop it in code. It's not going to be super obvious what it is, but he'll leave some clues as to which one. It was a
mhm.
great conviction play. I missed it, but he has not missed it. So think about what you're gonna do there. Uh, yeah, excited to come back soon. Got some cool guests getting lined up, and yeah, potentially some airdrops for the community. So, um, Survivals Near, thanks for popping in. Pumpopoly, thanks for always being here. Seuss, thanks for being my co-host with energy
Yeah,
and putting everything together. When I'm like,
no worries, man.
yeah, tomorrow's my
Thank
last
you
long day.
guys for showing up. See you again.
Yeah, we'll see you again.